So this video is not supposed to really make any sense. I'm just wanting to get a timestamp on when I upload it on October 30th, 2019. Right now, reserve requirements in the United States for banks are 122 million and bigger. If your bank's got that much in deposits, you need to keep 10% overnight. If you have deposits between 16 and 122 million, you keep 3% overnight in reserves. And if you're 16 million and under in deposits, you don't have to keep any money in the bank overnight in your reserves. Everything is going great right now in October. We're hitting new highs in the Dow and the S&P. But on September 13th, we had a repo market crisis that's really not making the news and no one knows about. The pool that banks, if they don't have those minimum reserves, when they close at night, they can borrow from this market until they open. On September 13th, I think, or maybe the 12th, there was no money in the pool. So the Fed had to give out $65 billion in loan every night. Said it was just a fluke. Then it happened the next day, the next day, the next day. And they said they were going to extend it for a few weeks. And now they've extended it from middle of September until October 4th of this year. So I predicted they were going to make another rate cut. We're at 1.5% now. We were at 1.75 until today. So now we're down 1.5. And this is going to end on November 4th, the Fed injecting $75 billion a night. My little prediction that nobody else is talking about at all, you won't find any articles backdated before this. I did see that China, over the years, couple last years, has been cutting their reserve requirements for their banks. My prediction, if they don't have enough money in the pool, what they're going to do in the United States is start cutting reserve requirements. And again, this won't meet the news. And obviously, why you have reserve requirements is if all of a sudden people want their money, it's there. Or at least 10% of it is there at a large bank. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone. Right now, the problem that's not being discussed is we're having a problem with deflation in the United States. So you would have a lot more money in the system if you cut reserve requirements, and also they would have plenty of money temporarily in the repo market because they wouldn't need as much overnight. So, it's just another thing I'm saying that is going to possibly, if something goes bad, it's going to be a destabilizer. And that's it. You can research this stuff if you want. It's pretty interesting. That's it.